Hey, what's up guys, I'm Chiggs and you are watching Chiggs Tech Reviews. So this is the HIMEDIA Q10 Pro 4K Android TV box. A few of you guys wanted to see this review, so here it is. So as usual, I'll be running a series of real-time tests to find out how well this box performs. So let's begin with the specs. I'll put the specs on the screen so you guys can have a quick read. So the CPU in this box is a Hi3798C Quad-core. I've never heard of that processor and I'm very interested to see how this CPU performs. So this has the Mali 720 GPU, 2 gigs of DDR3 RAM, 16 gigs of internal storage, dual band Wi-Fi supporting BGN and AC. You've got Bluetooth version 4, Android version 5.1, supports Ultra HD 4K videos at 60 frames per second, supports HDR10, supports Dolby Audio, DTS-HD and Dolby Atmos. So this is everything you get in the box. You've got a quick startup guide here, a HDMI cable, a UK power adapter, a Wi-Fi antenna, a remote control, and the actual device itself. So here it is, the Q10 Pro by HIMEDIA. So you got this black finish, it looks pretty nice. So let's go through the ports straight away. So at the front you've got a HIMEDIA logo and you've actually got an LCD panel here. So over here you've got a series of touch buttons, including power, OK, menu, etc. On the right you've got a latch to open this and I'll show you that in a bit. So on the back you've got your fan, you've got your Wi-Fi antenna screw. So if we just connect that straight away, you've got a USB 3 host port, SPDIF optical connection there. Here is your video and audio composite connections. You've got coaxial up there, you've got a network LAN port, HDMI and the power socket. If we keep going, you've got a USB 3 port there, a standard USB 2 port, a full-size SD card slot and another USB 2 port. If we keep going, we'll be back at the front of the machine. This is what the bottom looks like. I want to show you what this latch does now. When you press open, this will open the lid. Now, this is the exciting part. You can put a SATA hard drive up to 6 TBs, as the photo shows. So here's the connection. If I just push that in, you will see it's just a standard SATA connection there. You can slot your hard drive in. This takes 3.5-inch full-size SATA hard drives, and the hard drive can be up to 6 TBs, which is absolutely amazing. Imagine having your whole movie library on a hard drive plugged into this box. I don't have a 3.5-inch full hard drive available to test, but what I do have is a 2.5-inch hard drive. So I'm just want to see if this will fit in. So I fitted my 2.5-inch 500 GB hard drive. It's fitted in nicely into the SATA port. I'm not sure if it's going to work because you're supposed to use a 3.5-inch hard drive. It shouldn't really matter. It has fitted in nicely. We will find out if it works in a bit. So this is my own personal hard drive, which is jam-packed with loads of movies and stuff. So I would be quite excited to see if this is going to work. No doubt, this is definitely the largest Android TV box I've ever reviewed. This is a very rated and expensive Android TV box. A lot of you have asked me to review it, so I've got one in for you guys. Let me give you guys an idea of how big this really is. I'll bring in the TX5 Pro. Yeah, it's just huge. And in thickness, alright, so this is really like a full-size Blu-ray player, to give you guys an idea, or like a satellite set-top box. So that's what this looks like in size, but it does look very nice. And if you had this in your living room as your main unit that you're not going to travel with, then the size should not really matter. It's got a very nice black finish and silver chrome going all the way around, so it definitely looks like a really expensive model, and no doubt it is a very expensive model. So I'm going to hook this up to my TV and we're going to find out how well the Q10 performs. I'll be right back. So this is the home screen for the Q10. You've got quite a simple and easy setup here. I've already gone ahead and installed all my favorite games and apps that I'm going to be testing on this box. You can customize this quite easily by pressing the plus at the end, and you can add and remove as many apps as you like. So there's no real limit here, so that's quite good. And then you get a long list of apps. You can also customize the bottom row in the same way. So the first thing I like to test is playing 4K video samples off of a USB drive. So let's open up File Manager. So let's begin playing the first one.
corner number 7 for Atletico. In comes the corner, and there's Godin! And it's Atletico back in it! Diego...
So that was playing 4K video samples from a USB drive. So let's move on now and test out Kodi.
A toast to Rose and Aggie and your future life together. We all look forward to celebrating your wedding just the way you want it.
Oh my God. Are you going to kill me?
Yes. So that was Kodi. We played a few trailers and they played very well. Let's move on to the next test. So now I'm going to try some HD streaming on YouTube. This is my new backlit wireless keyboard. You can change the lights to 3 different colors. It's an absolute amazing keyboard. You've got navigational buttons, shortcuts, a really nice mouse pad, multimedia functions, and a full QWERTY keyboard. I'll put the links for this in the link description. It's an amazing keyboard and it will really enhance your experience on your TV box. So let's get back to the YouTube test.
Who is this young woman?
She's my,
Diana, Princess of the
Prince, Diana Prince.
So that was the YouTube test. Let's move on now to a gaming test. The first game I like to test out is Crossy Roads. So this is the game controller I use for all my Android TV games. This is the G600 controller. I'll put the links in the description box below so you can check it out. Let's continue with the game tests. So now I'm going to quickly test out Showbox.
Yeah, and the baby.
So now I want to show you my 2.5-inch internal hard drive working. So go to All Apps, click on File Manager, and over here you're going to see there's 2 drives. The SATA D drive is our internal drive. It's got all my favorite multimedia, movies, etc.
Do not apologize. It's been an honor just to meet the Wolverine.
Wow, this place is unique. Is that a chicken?
So as you guys just saw, the 2.5-inch hard drive has been recognized by this device, and it works very well. I've tried MKVs, MP4s, AVIs, and all the video formats work absolutely fine. So this is an excellent feature and I really like this. So here are the results for the Wi-Fi speed test. The Q10 achieved a top download speed of 17.33 and upload speeds of 23.20 megabits per second. The Q10 has achieved a total benchmark score of 39,723. So let's see how that compares to the others. So this is my top benchmark performance chart where you can compare all the Android TV boxes that I have reviewed to date. Higher the score, better the overall performance. So I'm actually quite surprised seeing this. We have a new number one in the quad-core TV box chart. The HIMEDIA Q10 is now number one with an amazing score of 39,723. It will be interesting to see which TV box I review next and what overall score it will achieve. I'm still waiting for a box that can match or beat the NVIDIA Shield. Stay tuned and subscribe for more reviews like this one. So there you have it, guys. That was my review for the HIMEDIA Q10 Pro. The Q10 Pro is a powerful TV box. HIMEDIA have used their own custom quad-core CPU, which is amazing, and this box has outperformed some octa-core TV boxes. You have super fast performance and everything from games to 4K videos works smooth and fast. You have everything in this box from USB 3, Dolby Atmos to 4K HDR. You can put a portable hard drive in and so much more. You're also able to download and manually install Android version 7 from HIMEDIA's website. The only negative point I found is the price, which is quite high. In fact, at $243, this is more money than the NVIDIA Shield. The design is also quite clunky and large and feels a little old school. Nevertheless, it's a great multimedia TV box, very well made, and I love the fact that you can attach an internal SATA hard drive and have access to your entire movie collection from one box. What I'll do is I'll put the links in the description so you guys can check this item out. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day.